the trumpets on a Monday morning as we welcome you to CBS Mornings. I'm Gail King.
I'm Tony DeCope. I'm Nate Burleson.
We're all here, so let's go to today's eye-opener. It's your world in 90 seconds.
When we fight, we win.
Both candidates begin making their closing arguments with 8 days before Election Day.
We're not going to take it anymore. Kamala, you're fired. Get out, get out.
Israel attacks multiple targets in Iran after Iranian missile strikes on Israel, increasing fears of a wider conflict.
I can say that we are closer than ever for war.
The World Series heads to New York after 2 Dodgers wins with LA star fighting an injury.
If it's a per-tolerance situation, I just don't see him not playing Game 3.
Dwayne Wade immortalized in Miami, I think. The statue drew mixed reviews on social media.
Timothy Chalamet made a surprise appearance at a fan-organized look-alike contest.
With the game on the line, comes down to one last play.
Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders taking on the Bears. It was Hail Mary time for Washington.
And the ball is caught! Caught! It's a miracle!
I'm working late, 'cause I'm a singer.
Sabrina Carpenter joined Taylor Swift on stage.
The pop princesses who've been topping the charts performing together.
This morning's eye-opener is presented by Progressive, making it easy to bundle insurance.
I'm looking at Taylor and Sabrina thinking, I wish I was there.
I'm looking at this floor and trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah, do not adjust your TV sets. It is a black floor.
We're good.
Yeah.
Did we cover it up or did we take it up?
We're not going to fall off the edge of the earth. We're fine.
I don't know.
We're getting ready for Election Day.
We'll have to ask Neil deGrasse Tyson about that. This does feel like outer space. You can just drift out here.
It sure does.
Getting ready for Election Day.
That's right. That's right. Thank you for joining us, though.
Yes, yes, yes. We're going to begin with this, of course, and you know what the lead story is. A presidential election. There are just 8 days to go, and the candidates are drawing massive crowds as they crisscross around the country. We're going to start with former President Donald Trump returning to his hometown right here in New York, where he headlined an all-day event at Madison Square Garden. It included speeches from a number of warm-up speakers, some that immediately drew some backlash. Robert Costa was at the rally. He's with us now in the studio. Bob, good morning to you. It was a very long day at Madison Square Garden.
It was, and I was there. A Trump-themed spectacle in the Garden. It enthralled thousands of his supporters, but the political impact remains unclear. Strategists in both parties tell us the words of others on stage, not Trump, could likely be amplified by Democrats in the coming days.
We got a lot coming up for you at 8 o'clock, including Begg Knows America. David Begnaud travels to a surprise city. He meets 2 men who are both on journeys to lift up the people around them. Uh-oh, what's about to happen here? Plus, Neil deGrasse Tyson is here to answer all of our big questions about the universe. Now, normally, Klaus and I head over to the other room, but guess what? We're all staying put. I don't know what Nate's getting ready to do.
I don't know what's happening. Oh, out there. He's floating on the black floor. Look at this thing.
We're getting ready.
Oh, my God, it's outer space.
How I roll. This is how I literally roll.
We'll be right back. We welcome you back to CBS Mornings. I'm Gail King. Coming up in this 8 o'clock hour, the CIA's Me Too movement. Weijia Jiang speaks to a woman who says she was assaulted at the agency and told not to go to the police, and she is not the only one.
I'm Tony DeCope. Well, Begg Knows America always takes us on a storytelling adventure. Today, David meets 2 strangers on parallel journeys with a lesson for all of us.
I'm Nate Burleson. Neil deGrasse Tyson unravels the mysteries of the universe in his new book. He pretends to be an alien, or at least he says he's pretending.
We'll let you decide. But first, here's today's eye-opener at 8.
We are focused on the future, and we are focused on the needs of the American people.
As both candidates make their final pitch in the presidential race, former President Trump holds a massive rally at Madison Square Garden.
We will have the strongest economy, the most secure borders, the safest cities, the most powerful military.
One person was killed near Tel Aviv in a suspected terror attack during a weekend that also saw unprecedented Israeli retaliation against Iran.
Israel and Iran now appear to be posturing. Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian said that they will respond to Saturday's airstrikes with wisdom.
You know, we won't flinch. We just got to keep at it.
The World Series comes to New York with the Yankees down 2-0 and Dodgers superstar Shohei Ohtani fighting an injury.
He's obviously very well aware of himself and his body. So if he feels good enough to go, then I see no reason why he wouldn't be in there.
Got a little visitor on the field. Yeah, we have a squirrel at the 17-yard line.
And a squirrel goes nuts on the field of an Ole Miss Oklahoma football game.
And now we get a Geneva Convention to try and figure out how do we get the squirrel off the field. Squirrel might score a touchdown. Oh, yeah, touchdown.
That squirrel said, I got to get home.
That squirrel's a little bit confused.
I got to go.
People at home might be a little confused as well, looking at the floor
It's very dark in here.
What had happened was Nate had a whole plate of nachos over the weekend.
That's
watched
right.
the Ole Miss game, actually. Spilled it on the rug.
Spilled it on the rug.
So we
And
took
what
it
happened?
up. We're
Had to
getting
pull the rug
clean.
up.
Yeah,
There you go. That's exactly what happened.
No, actually, it's we're getting ready for Election Day. And these floors are going to do something magical. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, going to be some changes in the studio.
Yeah.
8 days and counting.
We
are
gotta get
getting
ready for the big day,
We'll
right?
be ready, too.
Here we are. We're going to be
Excited.
ready. All right, we got some news at the top of the 8 for you also. This is a case that helped start the CIA's own Me Too movement. Back in July of 2022, a former CIA officer accused a colleague of sexual assault at the agency's headquarters. I'm going to submit a question to the next edition of this book about whether I should be impressed by the SpaceX astronaut suit. I think the answer is no. Neil deGrasse Tyson, thank you very much. Merlin's Tour of the Universe goes on sale tomorrow. Stay tuned. You'll be back in the 9 a.m.